I do not care how you slice it. Ownership is more expensive than rent. I get messages like this all the time, and it frustrates me that most of you all can only think of the month to month payment price. If you look at the month to month payment price, yes, the ownership is going to be slightly cheaper than rent, but that is not a fixed expense. Your rent is fixed, okay? So whatever you pay in rent is going to be the most you will ever pay every month. Your mortgage is not fixed. Whatever your mortgage is, whatever that payment is going to be the cheapest you spend every month. Let me explain. Now, let's say you got a house. Your mortgage costs you 2,200. The rent the same house costs you 2,500. Most of you all say, "Oh, I'd rather own. I'm saving $300," but you are not, because that home is going to have issues. Now, $300 a month over 12 months, that's $3,600 cheaper, right? But what happens when the AC unit goes out? AC unit goes out. Now that's 10 to 15,000. Let's just call it 12 grand. Now, you got to pay 12 grand. You're only making $3,600 a year off of the house if there are no issues. Now you're down 12 grand. 12 grand minus 3,600, that's $8,400. Now you're $8,400 in the hole. How many years does it take you to get that much money back if you're renting it, making $300 a month off your rent? I don't give a shit if you're making $500 a month off your rent. You are now in the hole. That is one issue. What happens when you need to replace a roof? That's $12,000 to $20,000. What about maintenance? The trees in the house get too big. You got to get somebody to cut down limbs and shit. That's several $100. If you live somewhere where it's cold, pipes can burst. That might be a couple $1,000s. What about when a tenant moves out? A tenant moves out, now you're losing at least a month worth of rent. If you're renting for $2,500, now you're down $2,500. Stop telling yourself that the ownership is cheaper. It is never cheaper. It is always going to be more expensive to own it.